Hi all, today I've taken Bach's choral number 01. It's called Aus meines Herzens Grund. I don't know if the pronunciation is right. So, I first initially I had a book and I thought of feeding it, but then I got a website called kunsdeerfugue.com. See, this is the KUNST. I'll just paste it bigger so that you people can see. This is the website where all the classical works and every MIDI file is available. Almost all classical, not only Bach's, all Mozart's, Beethoven, everybody's MIDI file is there. This is the name of the website. I'll just share this in the description also. So coming back to the muse score, let's hear the choral once. A kind of reverse engineering I want to show this today in the video. The importance of harmonizing a melody in 4-part. So this already it's a harmonized melody, harmonized by the great legend Bach. So you can, once you have a melody and harmonized in the style of Bach in 4-part harmony, easily you can transfer it to full orchestra. First we'll do it to strings and then it can be even made bigger. So now what I'll do is I'll add this 4-part to string section. So what I'll do, I'll go to strings, I'll add violin, viola, cello, bass. I'll add 2 violins so that I can call it violin 1, violin 2, viola, cello and bass as well. Okay, now I have the bass section. Oh, it added twice, sorry. So what I'll do is I'll just transfer this 4th part to violin 1, violin 2, viola and cello. So this piano first part, let me do a continuous view. So this first part, or I can straight away do all the 4 parts at once. All 4 parts I'm copying it and pasting it to the 4 part, that's violin 1, violin 2. Then what I'll do is I'll hide these piano things. So now we have the same chorale in 4-part with let's give a dynamic. Let's do it in F. So now the same chorale, now we can have it in page view, I think. Yeah. So now we'll listen the same thing. So this is 4-part, same thing. While writing in SATB, you write 2 voices in treble clef and 2 voices in bass clef. But now we have transferred it into 4 different clips and we have converted it to string. Now let's hear how it sounds. Sorry, we'll do it a continuous view only, that's better. So one standard technique is now I want to convert this 4 part, this 4 layers or 4 part what it is there. I'll show you how I can do it into 9 layers. Okay, first from 4 we'll go to 5 layers. To do that, it's a very standard technique. We are copying the bass part. We're copying the bass part and pasting it in an octave below to the contrabass. So now 4 part is, we have done the 4 part into 5 part. This is very standard technique. This is step 1. This step 1 is to go to this website and download. Second step is to piano to strings. It's better to know what harmony he has done. That is a very great way to learn harmonization. But now once the harmony is done, how it can be transferred into 9 layers I'm showing. So piano to strings, we are doing it in violin 1, violin 2, viola and cello. So that is 4 layers. Then next, third step 4 layers to 5 layers I am doing. So that is done by the same thing with an double bass, having the bass octave below. So now the next step is 6 layers. So to do 6 layers, same thing. This is soprano. This is actually soprano. This is alto. This is tenor. This is bass. Okay, let me write full: soprano, alto, tenor and bass. Okay, so the soprano is given to the violin 1, alto is given to violin 2, tenor VAVC and bass VF. So this is how we got the 5 layers. Now to convert it to 6 layers, we are doing soprano one more, adding on top of it with violin 1 divisi. Okay, we are doing it with divisi, so it becomes violin 1 upper. We are having it 1 octave above. So that becomes 6th layer. So we can add one more instrument, violins only, making it violin 1 divisi. We'll make it violin 1 divisi. Violin 1 divisi. Okay. So violin 1 divisi, violin 1. So this can be copied. An octave higher. See, now it is 6 layers. Same thing we can do it with violin 2 also. So let's name it properly so that it becomes easier. Violin 1 divisi, violin 1 divisi. Let's call it div and call it soprano so that we know what we are doing. No, it's not required. Let's hear what it sounds now. Now the soprano is made one octave higher and contrabass. So the 4 layers is now 6 layers. Now what we can do is, we can do the same thing to the violins. This is the soprano. This is the soprano. And this is the soprano in octave above. Then we have violins 2, that is alto. So for alto, what we can do is, again we can, same technique, we can add one more violin section. So make it divisi again. So this is violin 2 divisi having alto in octave above. Okay, so we can copy this up to the end. Can copy this whole thing. Paste it here, make it above. So we have alto line also in divisi now. So now it is 2 violin 1s in divisi, violin 2 in divisi, viola, cello, contrabass. So 4 plus 3, 7 layers now. Same way, the bass part here, this is the bass, and what we are done with it, contrabass is bass with octave below. So what is left out now? Bass below, violin, soprano octave higher, and alto octave higher. Now we have viola as well, we can do that. So, and yeah, this bass is in 2 layers, soprano, alto in 2 layers. So why not leave the viola? We can add one more viola part. So this can be go above, and this can be called tenor octave above. This is playing the tenor line. Okay, so we can copy this, same thing, paste it here, 1 octave above. So now the 4 parts, soprano, alto, tenor and bass, we have made the 4 layers into 6 layers to make a lush orchestration. See, from this piano part, by just having this 4 part, see this 4 part, we had a soprano. We'll close this now. We had a soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. See, we converted this. Just putting those 4 lines into violin 1, violin 2, viola and cello in order of soprano, alto, tenor, bass, we get this. Now this 4 layers is converted to 8 layers by adding soprano 1 octave higher, same thing 1 octave higher, violin 2 making it violin 1 divisi, violin 2 also the alto layer 1 octave higher, tenor also 1 octave higher, contrabass 1 octave below. So now we have converted 4 layers to 8 layers. We can do it 9 layers by adding 1 soprano line in the lower cello, also by having a divisi of cello. We'll add 1 more cello. What we can do here is the soprano line, what it is, we have done a 1 octave higher, same thing 1 octave lower we can do it in cello divisi. Copy this, paste it in cello 1 octave below, making it divisi. So violin 1, violin 2, viola, violin cello. Okay, violin cello playing the bass. It can become here. Okay, this is the contrabass. So we have converted the 4 layers into 9 layers now. 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6, 8, 9. Let's hear it. Let's make the naming little more proper. See, this is violin 1 playing the soprano, soprano. Then this is violin 1 playing the soprano in 1 octave higher. Okay, then violin 2 playing the alto in 1 octave higher. Then this is the violin 2 playing this the alto. Okay, now it is perfect. Violin 1 divisi playing soprano 1 octave higher, alto 1 octave higher. Then coming to tenor, it's viola playing the tenor line 1 octave higher. Then viola playing the tenor, all in divisi. Violin 1 divisi, violin 2 divisi, viola. Here in cello, what is happening is viola cello playing the soprano line in octave below. Okay, then the regular viola cello playing the tenor line. Then we have contrabass, that is double bass, playing the bass in octave below. This makes it perfect, I think. Violin 1 divisi, soprano on 1 octave higher, alto V2, violin 2 divisi, alto and 1 octave higher, tenor playing the same thing and 1 octave higher, then cello playing the tenor line along with the soprano line, the same soprano line in 1 octave below. Then the bass playing the same thing as bass with, sorry, this should be bass, should be bass, soprano octave, tenor and double bass playing 1 octave below. So this is how you can convert 4 layers into 4 part into 9 layers of rich harmony. Same thing if you want to do it in woodwinds, for example. Let's add 2 flutes, flute 1, flute 2. Then let's add 2 oboes, 2 clarinets, and 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6, plus maybe 2 bass clarinets, 1 bassoon. 2 flutes, 2 oboe, 2 clarinets, 2. Same thing we can, whole 9 layer we can copy to woodwinds. I'll just check the order. 2 flutes, 2 oboe, 2 flutes in same thing only. Soprano, soprano octave, alto, alto octave, tenor, tenor octave, cello playing the bass, here down, here soprano. Just paste. Now we can just hear only the woodwinds. So a lot of red notes there. You can just shift this to 1 octave higher. Let's listen how it sounds. Same thing we can do it with brass family also. We can have 2 trumpets, 2 horns, 2 trombones, 2 tuba, and maybe we can have 1 horn extra. This can be done. Horn, 2, 3 horns, 3 trumpets, and tuba, trombone here. So what we can do is we can shift this just for education purpose. We can take all the horns down. Horn 3, then we have trumpets. Let's 2 trumpets, 3 horns, and we have trombone and tuba. Same order we have 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. Tuba, I think 1 tuba is enough. Let's delete this tuba. Instead we can have the 1 soprano octave, alto octave. Yeah, for the trombone we'll give the, so this order becomes correct now. So we'll copy the same thing, we'll paste it to brass family and see how it sounds. We'll put off the woodwinds now. Now only some range problem is there for trumpet. So any range problem we can for horns. The range is a problem. Let's hear once. So we have a lot of red lines in this horn, so we'll push it 1 octave below. Then here also for the trumpet we'll push it 1 octave below. Now this is perfect, I think. Do we have any red notes? Red notes means out of the range. Okay, now let's play. So this is tutti writing, so 9 layers, and now we can do it with choral also. We have finished strings, woodwinds, brass. Now we'll do with vocals. We'll have 2 soprano, 2 alto, 2 tenor, and 1 bass, 1 baritone. So 2 soprano, soprano, soprano higher, alto, alto higher, tenor, baritone should come layer here. So this will copy bass, tenor will 2, 4, 6, 7 and 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 and one more bass voice will have. One more bass will have. So this should come above. Now it suits our soprano, soprano high, alto, alto high, tenor, tenor high, bass, bass below, and one soprano having in below. Let's copy paste. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, whole thing copy. I'll paste it. I don't know why it is not getting. Let's see. Oh, I think we have to do it layer by layer. Okay, let's do it. At least 4 layers. 4 plus 4 is there. Something is missing. Okay, let's do 1 layer. 2 layers at a time. Yeah. Now horn to alto. Yes, it worked fine. Then horn and trombone. It worked. Now this thing again. Then 1 layer, I think. Now we'll put off all the brass family. We have only voices. This can be copied and doubled to the lower voice baritone. This has got a lot of range problem, I think. Yeah, now let's see how it sounds. Voice family. So we have 8-9 layers in each family, string 9 layers, brass, woodwinds, so almost 36 to 37 layers now we have. Let me open all. Let's see how it sounds. This becomes huge 260 or 270 piece orchestra maybe. Let's see how it sounds. So this is, of course, lot of dynamically we can play. Dynamics is not just a volume control; it's an attitude. Says Alan Sir, the legend orchestrator. So of course we can back off brass section and give different dynamics according to the requirement of the scene and different use cases. But just I want to show the power of having a 4-part harmony. You have a melody, you're harmonizing it in 4 part style, that is 4 voice counterpoint, and you can immediately transfer it to full orchestra, and it will definitely sound good because the balance between the families are good. It sounds good, but when you're having it in this large number, of course, wherever you need the family, you can push it. Wherever it is not required, you can back off using dynamics. For example, now the trumpets are. We can change the dynamics, and these we can change it to maybe MP, so that it becomes a bed. It sounds different. I'll play it from the beginning. Any small section if you want to hear, you can just select it and play. And you can do different combinations. You can change the articulations into staccato, legato, trills, those all are endless opportunity. Let me count how many layers are playing in the orchestra now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 14. I had to skip this 3 layers because it's a sketch. So 14 here, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 plus 5. So almost 35 layers. 35 layers is playing. You can do any combination, see? This is Chuti writing. Whenever you need this much of lush, this thing you can do. Otherwise, you can use it as a harmony for melody, and you can do different combinations in this. Let's hear one last time. Thank you. Happy harmonizing.